Okay, next up, we have a presentation by our professional engineer, Rich Delbert, who will provide an update to the Taylor Avenue Underpass project.
Okay, thank you and good evening, Madam President and members of the board. I'm going to give just a quick update on the project. Work that has been completed over the last approximately 5 weeks. Obviously, the tunnel pipe itself has been installed underneath the UP West line. Following that, there was quite a bit of work that needed to be completed in terms of welding the sections of pipe together and then demobilizing the equipment. So that work has been completed. In this particular photograph, you can see this is the cast-in-place head wall that was being framed up with the reinforcement being placed in this picture, and then a late-night concrete pour to get the head wall construction completed. So both of the cast-in-place head walls at the ends of the tunnel are constructed. In addition to that, there's precast sections of wall that have been set in place, and then the contractor had to backfill behind those with stone and lifts and compact it. So the head wall backfilling is substantially completed. In addition, the contractor needed to remove the temporary sheets, which again are pictured in the picture in the left in the rear. That work on the south side of the tracks required that ComEd come in again and remove the lines and allow the contractor to pull those sheets out. And despite the storm that we had and the electrical outages that we had, that work was only delayed by 1 day, thanks in part to a lot of pushing by the team to keep ComEd on schedule. Some of the work that is underway right now and the upcoming work items include the placement of the concrete floor inside of the tunnel. That will be completed this week, as well as the contractor is starting the reconstruction of the roadway pavement. They're going to paint the inside of the tunnel, and then they'll start constructing the multi-use path, which they've completed the excavation of that today, as well as installation of the stone. In addition, there's some lighting work, some electrical work, and then reinstallation of the traffic signals that needs to get completed. In terms of the overall construction schedule, substantial completion of the project is still on track for the end of the month. I do want to caution, we're cautiously optimistic that the work will be completed on time and that both the vehicular tunnel and the pedestrian tunnel will be reopened to traffic. However, there's always a possibility for delays if we have inclement weather or there's material delays. ComEd still needs to install the service. After the electrical contractor completes installing the new traffic signal controller, they need to put a service in place. We do have some provisions in place for a backup plan. If that work is not completed, the contractor has some temporary traffic signals. But again, we're very positive that we're going to complete this project on time. We're staying positive. Work that will be completed in the spring would include the parkway restoration with sod, staining of the concrete head walls, and then any punch list items. So that concludes my presentation. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.